How's it going, everybody? I'm IGP, and welcome back to another IGPLog. In the last log, we answered questions and did some stupid stuff, and today we're going to be doing the same thing again. So I hope you guys enjoy. And of course, don't forget, if you have any questions or things you would like me to do in the next vlog, post them in the comment section below. Let's begin. Joshua Ward says, do you watch anime, and if so, what is your favorite show and why? Also, did you watch dubbed or subbed? Funny how if you don't, I just wasted many seconds typing that question, and that sentence, and that sentence, and that sentence. To answer your question, no, I don't watch any anime, and I don't even really watch TV all that much. I did watch a bunch of stuff when I was younger, like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z, all of the, you know, Japanese or foreign animes that then became American and were dubbed over. Which also answers your second question, I watched them dubbed. But it was really fun, I really did enjoy the animation, so that you guess you can say I'm into anime. And what's really funny is I started watching Pokemon again because my kids love it. It's really neat to have that nostalgic feel and watch some classic Pokemon. But Henny says, can you do a live stream of a Gmod Sandbox server and just mess around with subs, please? Of course I will. In my last live stream where I did the 20th episode special of Subnautica, I also played Gmod on one of my viewers' servers, which was really fun. It was a little weird because the server had a lot of rules and I didn't understand and I was missing a lot of the content, so everything was a bunch of big red letters and it was insane, but I had some fun. I think next time I do it, I'm gonna set up a prop hunt server or something to where we can all play a proper game on a proper server that we all know. Daryl P. Max says, 2 questions. Why are you not voice acting, and do you play piano synth sampler or everything else with a keyboard except your computer? To answer your first question, why I'm not voice acting is because voice acting is not something that I really thought I would be doing ever. I actually hate the sound of my voice. I hate going back and editing my videos and hearing my stupid voice just go on and 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 on. I did do one voice thing, and that was a long time ago. I did it for a website that's very much like the Humble Bundle, but more for indie games, like really unheard of indie games. That was called the Indie Pinata. I'll link it in the description if you guys want to hear. It's the main video on there. If you scroll down a bit, that's me doing the voiceover, which you probably can tell. But I would love to do more. I mean, if it's offered to me, hell yeah. Now, your second question, I don't necessarily understand, but I think what you are asking me is if I do the keyboard and synth stuff, do I do that externally or do it all on like software? I do it on software. I don't have any kind of keyboard to be doing that. I would love to do that, it's more authentic to me, but it gets the job done for now. Xant has a few questions. What's your opinion on the next Frictional Games game, Soma? I'm guessing you'll be totally playing that on your channel when it comes out. Duh. Alright, to answer your first question, yes, of course. I have heard of Soma, and I will be playing it on the channel when it comes out. My opinion on it is good, of course. It's Frictional Games. I haven't really been disappointed in anything that they've done. I enjoy their outlook and understanding of what horror is in video games, and it makes me excited because it's also a little bit different than what they usually do. This one's a little bit more futuristic. I think also it has something to do with the water. From one of the trailers I've seen, it was underwater. From watching the trailer, I get the feeling of loneliness and isolation, and I love it. So yeah. Do I prefer summer or winter, and why? I prefer the summer because I like to sweat. And what I mean by that is I like to sweat when it's necessary. I don't like when I stand still and sweat. That sucks. Or when I'm sitting and sweating. That sucks. But I like the summer because I can be out, I feel good, you feel healthier, the sun's radiating everywhere, and you're sweating, and you're getting rid of all the toxins in your body. It's just great, good, old, healthy fun. The winter is just too cold for me. I get, like, dry skin. It's just bad. And can you do an impression of Smith from The Matrix? You need sunglasses for this. Shit.
Mr. Anderson, thank you for joining us at the IGPLog. I see you brought your friends, Morpheus and Trinity and Gilbert Gottfried. What is an IGPLog? What is its purpose? Mr. Anderson, that is the sound of inevitability.
Weasel Zone says, that song sounds awesome. Both. Well, thanks. Also, please sing Bach sorry. A German kid song in the next vlog. Okay, I don't know it, but I'll learn it now. I like this. You want me to sing this? I can do the background part. Hold on, let's try that again. Hold on. Here we go. He repeats it a lot. This is a very interesting animation if you guys want to see it. Look. Okay. Sean Mathis asks, what's your all-time favorite movie? My all-time favorite movie is probably Lord of the Rings. How tall are you? I am 6'2". Where are you from and where do you live now? I am from the northern parts of the East Coast of the United States, specifically the state Virginia. A place called Springfield is where I grew up. I live a little bit south of there now in Fredericksburg, which is a little bit more center. But not so much. Dragon Gamer is awesome. Dragon says, what would you do if YouTube ended? Oh, and I love your vids. Thank you. I'm not sure what I would do if YouTube ended. There's probably going to be something else if YouTube ends that's just like it. The only way I can see content creators like myself doing what I do, not being able to do YouTube anymore is if there's some kind of like extreme copyright thing as far as monetization goes for videos, or even so much that we can't even put out videos that have copyrighted material, which is gonna be very hard. They're cracking down on copyright, so I don't know where it's gonna go, but may not go that far. Probably won't, but I imagine that if it ever ends for us as Let's Players, it'll probably be something like that. Calypso Kitty says, how old are you children? Names? Also, you should make a list of your all-time favorite games. Top 5, so it's not too much, I hope. May the force be with you. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. How old are my children? My children are 2 and 5. Their names are Abigail and Annalise. Top 5 games of all time. Wow, that's a tough one. You didn't even limit it to indie games, so I'm gonna have to think back to my childhood. But I will have a list out and I'll get back to you in the next vlog for that one, huh? Calypso Kitty also says, last thing I swear, are you a fan of any on-running shows, or ongoing shows, I'm assuming? Like, for instance, Torchwood or Daredevil. I was a fan of a few dramas, and by dramas I mean crime dramas, and by crime dramas I mean really, really explicit crime dramas. I'm not a fan of CSI or anything like that, but shows that I have watched are like Dexter, Sons of Anarchy, and Breaking Bad. Those are my shows. They're all ended, so I don't really have a show that I'm watching anymore. Blizzard Music says, you said you played Fallout 3, so which character was your favorite in that game? Duh, James. Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson, man. And if you guys recall, in my last vlog, I did a metal cover of an old song from a game from Nintendo that I really loved and adored in my childhood, and I turned it into a metal, kind of hardcore sound. I haven't finished it yet. I want to finish it, but I gotta say that Elvin Scoundrel guessed it right. He said, did you play the Donkey Kong Country's underwater theme song in gent/metal/whatever? IGP, I love you, man. Seriously, that song was my childhood back in the NES area. And I love the underwater levels in Donkey Kong Country because of that ambient song. Please finish the song, I implore you. Thank you. You're awesome. But yes, it is the underwater theme. It's called Aquatic Ambience. And I do plan on finishing that song, seriously. Zachary Ray also guessed it as well in a much longer response that I'll show here, but he did guess it, the underwater levels for the Donkey Kong Country Super Nintendo. So Zachary Ray says, thanks for responding to me. Now for next week's vlog, which would be this vlog, which is 3 weeks later, or almost a month, I'm so sorry. Show us all a tour of all your musical prowess. I want to know what all instruments you have, recording equipment and technology, amplifiers, etc. I don't have much. Honestly, the only thing that I have externally is this. Let me grab it. This is my guitar. It's absolute shite and it's very dusty for some reason. But this guitar is pretty old and actually down here flooded a bit, so it got a little wet. Trying to clean it up, but it is an Ibanez, a 6-string Geo. I did have a Schecter Damien 6-string. That one had a Floyd Rose and EMG pickups. It was a fantastic guitar, but it fell over while it was in the bag, so I thought the bag protected it, but the neck snapped, and that's just impossible to fix. I mean, it's possible to fix, but it's very expensive and not really worth it. But that's my only external stuff. Other than the microphone that I used to record my vocals for heavy music, I use Acoustica Mixcraft to mix my stuff. I also use Easy Drummer to create the drums. However, I just have the drum samples from that, and then I program the drum sequences inside of Mixcraft with the MIDI sequencer. So after that, all the effects are free effects within Mixcraft, and sometimes I download third-party free VST plugins to add extra effects that I need to to get the sound right. But that's my stuff. Honestly, it's nothing fancy. Again, just like the way my game setup was before, it's nothing really fancy. I do what I can with what I have, so. And that's all the comments we have for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have another comment, question, or thing you'd like to see me do, please leave a comment below. But for the next week's vlog, to make sure all of you are paying attention to watching this video, I want you to post comments. In addition to your questions and everything, I want you to leave a comment below. Tell me, if you didn't know that it stands for Indie Game Promoter, tell me what you think IGP would stand for. You can make it funny, you can make it clever, whatever you want to. I want to see what you guys can come up with. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Like, share, favorite, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!